Well guys, welcome back to the channel again today. Today we've got quite a bit on today. We've got Hayley's Bergin called Lily. So put all the Instagram up for Lily and Hayley. Doing quite a bit on this car today. We're doing a clutch flywheel, doing track rod arms, inner and outer, plus the gaiters. We're doing anti-roll bar D-bushes. And on the rear we're doing the subframe bushes and we're doing a rear anti-roll bar as well. We had a little problem on this with a nut seizing on the subframe. We've just managed to literally get it out. I'll do a little video exactly what we done and what I've done. But this video ain't going to be on time lapse or anything. There'll be little bits of time lapse but not a lot. So right guys, we'll crack on and see you very soon. I've had to drill a hole there and on this side drill a hole, and what I'm going to do is weld through that hole to the captive nut to stop it spinning, because obviously as you can see the nut is just spinning inside there. There you can see we've got down to the clutch now, the gearbox is back. Basically run you through a few things what I've done. Obviously I've took the exhaust off because you've got that bolt what goes at the back there. I've put longer bolts in for the subframe and on that side as well. Drive shaft I've taken off of the back so there's no drive shaft. Sorry if it's going in and out of focus guys, but it is what it is. Got the rear subframe bolt out, bottom arm off, obviously to get the drive shaft out. Now this was the bolt, what I don't know if someone's had a go at it beforehand, but it weren't coming out basically guys. So what I've done is I drilled a hole through there and welded the captive nut to the frame, because that weren't going to come out. There was just no way of getting that bolt out. So I've got to grind that down later, fill in the rest of the weld, and then paint it up just so it looks a bit more fresher. So right, moving on to this side. Anti-roll bar link I've taken off. Now I've got to get the steering arms off. Once I've done the clutch, I've got to get the steering arms off. I've got to do, what else? Steering arms and D-bushes, which are those bushes in there for the D-bushes. So, right guys, like I say, I'm under a lot of things today, so I've got all that to fit. It's going to be a long day. So, right guys, I'm going to crack on and be back in a minute. The slave cylinder's been removed and the flywheel's all off now and the clutch. Right. These are the flywheels for the car. This is the old one, obviously, and that's the new one. I've put a mark there because I'm going to show you from when new, they're very tight. I mean, you can get a little bit more, but it's on a spring type, so you can see the movement on it. Now with the old one, I've put a mark there. That's where it was. Now if I spin it to where you can get look at that gap. That shouldn't be like that. That is so much wear on that flywheel. Look at that. It should be sort of minuscule. So basically, if this is a new one, it should be just like that, or like that basically. It's just a little bit of movement. So yeah, that's one to look out for. That's how you check your flywheel to make sure that they're okay. And another thing, I mean, this one's okay. It's not wobbly or anything. So that's okay. It's just the play in the springs, the backing springs. So right, now I'm going to quickly fit the new flywheel in, get that all bolted up. Once that's all bolted up, I'll get the clutch in. Obviously got to put the slave cylinder in, bolt it all back together, and then start doing some other bits. So right guys, I'll catch you in a minute. Gearbox is all back in, bolted up. I've got to put the exhaust back on. All the drive shafts in as well, bottom ball joints are on. Right, very quickly, before I start putting the rest of it back together, I've got to get the steering arms off. Now, what you got to do is just remove the cover, and you'll see like a nut type shaft on there. You've got to undo that, undo this nut, take it all off, get the other one beside it and sort of measure it up. We haven't got no tracking gauges, so I'm going to get it as close to possible for Hayley, so she can take it and get it aligned herself. But yeah, that's all I've got to do. So I'm going to quickly crack on, get these off, and then I'll probably put it on a bit of a time lapse and just show you the procedure on those. Right guys, bit of a problem. Stripped it all down to do the track rod ends and inner arms. Just measuring this because it's beginning to be a bit of a pain in the arse, this is. But as you can see, about 1793. 1793, look at that. That is not going to work. So now what I've got to do is fit the old one back together. So right guys, stay with us. This is beginning to be a bit of a nightmare. Everything is taking longer than it should be. So now what I've got to do is fit that inner arm back on and get it all fitted up. So I don't think the arms are going to happen today, and plus we are literally getting towards the end of the day. It's nearly 4 o'clock, so I'll be honest with you, I think we're going to have to do another video with the rear anti-roll bar and the what do you call it, the rear bushes. But yeah, what a pain in the arse guys, what a pain in the arse. It's everything on this car has been an absolute nightmare. So Hayley, if you're out there and you're watching, this car has been sent to test me. So right, let me crack on. I'm going to do a bit more welding on the bottom of it, get that all filled in and get the rest of the gearbox all bolted up. So right, bear with us guys, catch you in a minute. That is it for today. Sorry it wasn't an actual in-depth video of everything. I was sort of, how can I put it, stopped in the run with a few things with the car. And to be honest with you, guys, it is quite a stunning looking Nurburg. Actually, I think it's number 501, I think it is, of the Nurburgs. I do like them. I think they just look absolutely stunning. So we will be doing Lily again, little Nurburg. So we will be getting it back on next week to finish off the rear anti-roll bar and the rear bushes, and do the steering arms as well. But yeah, guys, yeah, just sorry for it ain't an actual in-depth video, but stay tuned for next week. You'll see this again, and hopefully we'll get it all finished off. Right, guys, catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye.